Hello everybody. We're going to continue the game where we left off. Sorry for this noise that's about to come in. Anybody that's watching it via live or is watching it via the recording. Alright, just give me a second to open up my thing. Okay, we are live back again. Sorry for any of the problems of it starting up again. Let's go Sarah again. Which one's Sayori? Dang, she's always in the middle. It's always hard to figure it out. This one. Nope. This one, yeah, there we go. It's a good one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that one was a harder one. Ocean, yeah. Landscape, nope, wrong one. Okay. Question? Nope. I'm just getting this all wrong. Apparently in a day you can lose all your skills. Yeah, there we go. Fun. Heart. Forgive. Nope, okay. I figured, you know, melancholy would be right in the middle, but no. I feel like that's more Natsuki. Friends, yeah, there we go. That's too cutesy. Figure out all these would be joy? Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm getting this. Let's go with dream. Nope, I got that one wrong. Play. Yes, there we go. Man, a lot of these words are pretty bad. Guess that enhances the dark part of it. Nature. Yeah, there we go. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Brendan. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's pretty something for you to get in a good mood for. But I guess it's always some things that get with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Of course you're always hungry. No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why, that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her poison purse. She fumbles at the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take the walk, or you plan conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's just one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Grace is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Brendan to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved with that like that, Sorori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way that you could think of that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Yeah, that's a little bit of foreshadowing to you. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you couldn't have come here if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pwah. Yeah. I have know where something smacks Sayori in the face and fumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction, although. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Wow, just lost 2 viewers just from having it paused for 3 seconds. Anyways, geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Oomph. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. That happens to me more than often. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours is looking really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Ooh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Wow, I can't believe she stole her cookie. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... Haha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Oof. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend, that's after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period was today's study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You'd have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it. I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should probably play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Brendan. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. It doesn't take that long to eat a cookie. What are you talking about? Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Brendan! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies for the other classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, for the festival that's coming up. Me and Monika were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons, some markers, and some glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Brendan to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Brendan? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind Sayori as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you can make an event out of literature. Hold on, save it there. Turn. Me and Monika have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Performance? What kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds like a lot of fun. Kind of dull? Oh, okay. Brendan, you're not thinking about it right out the way at all. It's not about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say, the lines of poem that like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant to say that it's pretty unordinary to contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sari spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Brendan, this classroom is over here. It's empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But hey, in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box full of crayons out off the shelf. They're the best brand, too. They're kinda dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Kya! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Thanks, Kenny. I mean, you only brought one person, but okay. Come on, let's see. Sayori, since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. Gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. You should. Brendan, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons into the box. I can't be pronouncing it wrong. That's how everybody said it as I've watched them on YouTube. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spelled them. It's definitely Sayori. Or Sayori. You can't really say it any other way than those two pronunciations. Sayori, here. And Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sorry, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Brendan. If it is say, then I'll start saying Sayori. Sayori. Like that? Just tell me, is it Sayori? Too scared to type? I mean, that's fine. Just tell me if that's how you say it. Type yes or no. It's not that hard. Sayori. Sayori. Three, two, one. Okay, it's Sayori. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like you usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do the things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. The delay, boy. It's not that delayed. It's just on slow mode. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if somebody found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always focused on so many games, on my games, that I didn't pay enough attention to you. In a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Brendan, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I really don't like doing this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Because I know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Get funny, boy. Just stop. Just reading it. This is a visual novel. It's not that hard to do. Maybe you're right. Brendan, I'm so glad that nothing has changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Maybe not. Maybe it will be. I don't know. I know the trick to how to keep her alive and she won't die. Did I say she's gonna die? No, I didn't. That's not true. Forever. If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college, or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. Boy, calm down. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. Come on, this is a game, man. You can't be saying stuff like that. It's a game. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Sayori. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ooh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment... Bearable? I'm just gonna read it. It's not like it's that hard to do. Also, to get better once I get just a little bit further in the game. Just hold up. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sorry, your forehead. Sayori. Ugh. She's fine, don't worry about. No, I'm not gonna crack jokes. Calm down. I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Did you smack your forehead into the shelf, or did the shelf smack itself into you? It's the real question. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sorry, Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Ah. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Brendan. Ah, well, Sayori. It is the three of us. It's me, you, and your one friend. I count as a viewer for some reason. It's not like a million. I don't really care. I just want good channel. You know what I mean? Good channel. No, good content. Anyways. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on these posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Easily Sayori. Brendan, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding it from me. He does, Kenny, but I'm not gonna crack jokes. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's, and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, yeah, come on, I haven't done this before. I'm just writing them for you, because obviously I like you. Anyways, I mean, You're really the one who feels that way, so, because she's not evil. Monika's evil. Yuri's evil. Natsuki's just angry. I don't know. You're really the only one that feels that way, so, no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. Very true, as I just stated, she's very angry. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. Man, I don't even need to crack jokes. My character's already doing it for me. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? That's how I feel when writing poems. So I suck at them. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. Hehe. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. True. We have that kind of weird connection. Two minds think alike. It's your fault for not getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never why did I say sigh? I could've just made the... You never understand why I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? Sayori. 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 I pat Sayori's head. There we go. Ahaha, hey. I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Did the game developer just forget that she hit her head? Because I'm pretty sure that would hurt. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Brendan, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Is it though? Because I wrote the first one for you too. Sarah, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. But I did. That's the funny thing. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when I go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sorry hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. So sorry. It's fine, it's fine. Yes, continue doing that. I'll never notice that you're trying to do something. It's definitely not obvious. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit all over her sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. But on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. He keeps on forgetting what I wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. Okay, I'm done. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Yes, spaghetti. Just spam spaghetti. That's all that matters. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. By the way, I've never actually tried your mom's spaghetti, Kenny. It's probably pretty good, but I don't know. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Ouch. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottle, all in a row. Yeah, your mom isn't really Italian if you say it that way, but try my mom's spaghetti, it's pretty good. It's kind of bomb, you know what I mean? And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is straight to make amends. Sometimes when my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Which one are you going after? Or just all of them? You can't really go for any because technically... Okay, I don't want to spoil it. You gotta kind of find out. It kind of ends in just a certain way. I can't really explain it. It'll be spoilers. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. But if I could go for one, it would be Sayori. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. It's like you can, but you can't. It's really weird. There's probably a mod out there that like makes this game into its own thing, because technically it's all just text. I think I left right here. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and come in my friends. And in come my friends. Man, I suck at reading. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh, that's sad. Holy crap. Welcome to the herd. Sheep, sheep. Is that what you mean? Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday that I was going to have the best poem ever? She did, and I do remember that. Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Kenny, this kind of sounds like you, trying to get in touch with feelings, and blah, 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 blah. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful? Well, never mind. I mean, yeah, technically. Okay, I get what you're saying. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Anybody that's watching this is recording and not as the stream, you're going to be confused who I'm talking to. I know the chat doesn't show up as comments, so you won't see it. But go to Nova Ken's YouTube page. That's who I'm talking to right now. I'm going to promote him a little bit. Aw, thanks. I feel like I always was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit easier. Yeah, that's true. I feel like you're right about that, Tristan. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Please don't say that. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting dressed with something. Obsessed with something. Before dropping it no more than a week later. I need to take a sip of my pod. Also, this is me. This whole sentence is me right here. Wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I feel like I'm not pronouncing the words completely. Pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica, just Monica, just Monica. Hi again, Brendan. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori. Sayori. Like the other one that you wrote. She already knows what I'm up to. You two are like the dynamic duo. It's true. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little bit shy. I'm not shy, it's just, I'm just teasing. You know, I know it takes a bit of time to make more friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. Kenny, I understand. I understand that your internet is trash. Anyways, I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like this way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony. Shoot. Monica's here. Oh gosh. Man, that's kinda... Anyways, this is foreshadowing of what she says at the end of the game. Anyways, the noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Kenny, are you deleting people's messages, or are they deleting their own messages? If so, don't delete them. An endless poem of meaningless... Load me. I know what this is. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ahaha. I guess it's just the way I write. It's Monica. You don't have to ask any questions. She retracted it because she wants it to be temporary. She even put load me in there. She retracted that one too. See, I see what's going on here. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing that I never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how your spatial words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote these lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. See, if I could probably, like, actually interact with Monica, like, the game is built for you to not talk to her, the whole ending probably wouldn't happen. Ahaha. Sometimes asking what a poem... Yeah, I know I should, but I can't. That's the funny thing. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. Retracted that one real fast. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What happens if I load this? What am I even talking about? Ahaha. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go to Natsuki. It should help, but... Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say that it's any better either. Phew. Huh. Phew. What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. No, I don't have the game files open. I don't know how you do that on Steam. The only problem with looking at the game files is that I can't click on the other screen. Otherwise, it's gonna like cut out the live stream. I should probably disable that weird feature. Can I do that like live? Let's see if I can. No, I can't do it live. I do have the game files on my right, but I can't actually do anything with them. If I click on that screen, it will immediately take me right back to that weird screen that pops up. Anyways, hey, what makes you? Wait, maybe that was a complaint. Whoa, why is it black screen? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, I'll keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem for, yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. You should just tell me when to open them up, because then I'll do that at that time. So I don't, like, keep randomly pausing. Anyways. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy to spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ouch, man, yeah, that is a little bit unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. I saw that message. Well then, anyways. Yeah, I saw that. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Well, the only thing I see right now are the characters, the DDLC app, the game, lib, RenP, Steam Shader Cache. I guess I'll see the changes when they happen, I suppose. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it hurts her and if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. The message here, everybody, is that you don't judge a book by its cover. And if you judge somebody by just one thing, you'll never know what they're actually good at. And you can't actually be good friends with anybody else if you just think of them as one thing. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Anyway. Something just changed. In there it says ddlc.sh. That just popped up. I don't know what that is. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Yeah, like me, I'm being real stupid right now trying to read. Like anyone would agree with the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Yeah, of course I do. Everyone does. Of course, it's how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Thank you, Koi Jesus. And I just find it weird that there's this Monica account commented on here, and they're looking right everywhere on my page. Weird. Anyways, everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. I do too. Yeah, I might, but I think it's just code, because it's not actually like a text file or it's like a folder. It's just like a weird file. What is it if I highlight over it? Nothing. Okay, well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Do you like cars? Yes, I do, Monica. Yeah, I saw that message retract real fast. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Let's go for Yuri, the one I don't like. This is freaking me out, even though I have a suspicion who this is doing this. But, you know, let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Brendan. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It does mean a lot, because she's just pretty talented. Hey, it's for nothing. I'm just happy to help. You found out about the Lamborghinis. The Lamborghinis. Knees weak, arms are heavy, there's helmet over sweater already, mom's spaghetti. I know you're new to this, so don't worry about it if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little bit more daring. Yes, indeed. Metaphors can go a long way, and yes, Monica, I do like Lamborghinis. It's weird that you're typing in chat, but I can see it. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain, like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things that you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. Anyways. It's not a nice place. I don't think you'd want to go, Monica. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night when I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon is fed, it will always come back to me. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. Ouch. I already know what she's talking about. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. Your cutting knife, huh? Keep saying cutting knife. That very same light glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes becomes hungry more and more frequently. I could delete Monica, possibly, but I don't want to do that until I get the actual true ending, you know what I mean? I was thinking I'd just rather get the true ending, or I could just get the one that Sayori gets saved in, because that's one of them too. Anyways, the raccoon is taken to following me. You can say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. She straight up just told you that she cuts herself. I swear. Also, do you want me to do the Save Sayori one first? Because that's the one I wanted to do. Because I was kind of leaning more towards Sayori in this one. Do you like games? Call it... what am I saying? Yeah, I don't know what you're saying either. How do you read it? Monica, you straight up know when I'm reading it and saying it, and then you retract the message as fast as I've done that. I was a lot more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like the two of you have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a split second of a break to look through the character file, see if anything has changed. Are we back yet? I think it's gonna cut out one more time. Yep, cuts out one more time. No, it's back. Okay, Tristan, should I play the full regular story and not mess with it, or not? Because I have these files open right now, and it says last time they were modified was 10:01 p.m. And if it's 11 right now, that was an hour ago, so it hasn't been manipulated since then. So I'll keep it in mind. Also, that was a day ago. Yeah, that was a day ago. Okay, let's go back to normal. After all, I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay then. Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Of course you went too deep, Kenny. Probably read something really stupid. Anyways, well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Kenny, we'll play that right after I'm done with the stream, which should be really soon because I'm just going to go to the poem part. That's a concern of mine was all. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Yeah, I'll probably play it fully first. We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designated some pamphlets so we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite the poems too. So basically it's saying it's an open event, anybody can do it. Sayori's putting on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehe. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I would never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. So I'll have to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all at this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. Least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ooh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. Why do I keep saying sigh? I guess I don't really have a choice. Ahaha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is just too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Ahaha, of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line as she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before, or is she just completely natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Blah. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. That's a mouthful. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity, and glances around her as if she bewildered herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Hey Josh. How you doing? Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. Guess I'm up next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and walks down to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ahaha. Sorry, I giggled. Hehe. Sayori. It's a lot harder than what I thought. How'd you guys get to do it so easily? I'm doing pretty good, Josh. Honestly, this is pretty good recording software. It's just that you have to pay for it if you want to do anything better than 720p, 30 FPS. Try not to think of it like that. You're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. I mean, I hate OBS. It just doesn't work, so I started using this, and I haven't had one problem since. When it comes to like recording videos, though, I'll just use Shadowplay. But hearing it coming from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Brendan liked it. I guess that's a good sign. Well, I like everything that Sayori does. Except for getting hurt. Don't hurt yourself, people. Which version of OBS are you using? Classic or Studio? Just Studio. It's stupid. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Well, I don't really understand. I'm gonna hit that save button real quick. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Ehehe. Well, then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time to do before the festival, you know? Okay. Oh, now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Brendan. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Brendan lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Ouch, man, she's really painful. Natsuki, it's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. True. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called, but why are you guys all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't too bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be better for the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea for what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look around, you two. Look at you two. Always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Brendan. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Sayori. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... I'm just gonna go with my gut feeling here. Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Brendan. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure it out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Also, update. None of the files have been changed, and it doesn't look like anything has changed on the poem maker here. I'm gonna leave this episode off right here. I'm gonna save it right here. I will see you all of you guys in the next stream and or video. Bye bye.